No, I mean, what he said is right. I mean, if you think math is just like this bunch of steps you got to follow, then actually, then that's why we have the trouble that we do. I've heard a guy once, or he was in a blog that he wrote. He said, when you have trouble at this level in math, it's usually because you have learned it like a bunch of disconnected facts and procedures, and not like something that just like makes sense altogether. Because if it did, and then we learned one more thing, it would just kind of like fit into what you knew, not be like one more thing you got to memorize. But that's the crux of what we're trying to get at. Okay, so a sequence, which again, you've done this before, right? A sequence is an ordered list of numbers, right? Like 1, 3, 5, 7 is an ordered list of numbers. The ordered part means it makes a difference in which position the numbers are. 7, 5, 3, 1 is not the same sequence as 1, 3, 5, 7. Order is important, right? That's why we say an ordered list of numbers. If the list is only a fixed number of terms, then you call it finite. Right? If it has the dot, dot, dot at the end, that implies that it goes on forever, and then it's infinite. So we have finite sequence, infinite sequence. Okay. We refer to each term in the sequence with a lowercase a with a subscript. So a sub 1 means the first term in the sequence and the value is 1. A sub 2 is the second term in the sequence and the value is 3. Right? So a sub 3 is 5, a sub 4 is 7. That we refer to the nth term, meaning a general term in the sequence with a formula. In this case, a sub n equals 2 times n minus 1. So I can use that formula to generate any term in the sequence. So if I wanted to know the 100th term, then I would plug in n equals 100. That would be the 100th term. 2 times 100, 200 minus 1. A sub 100 is 199. So that's an explicit formula for the nth term. And you could think of it like a function, right? It's kind of like f of x equals 2x minus 1, right? The only difference is with a function, I could plug in anything for x. I mean, as long as it's in the domain, including decimals and fractions and all that. But in a sequence, you're only plugging in integer, whole numbers, or natural numbers like that. You're not doing any of the numbers in between.